everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me. Today, it's Saturday. Now I'm actually babysitting today, so I filmed this on Friday. Trying to get my Saturday and Monday videos in before I leave to go babysit. And you'll probably hear my cat moaning in the background because she wants to go out and it's going to storm. This weekend, I don't want to let her out. She'll be inside all weekend while we're gone with plenty of food and water, but she's just mad because I won't let her outside. Okay, so today I wanted to share one of our projects that we made in our workshops this month. And this is using one of the new online exclusive bundles called Poppin. I thought this was so cute. I love the fun little faces on the popcorn, this little guy, and then it's got dies to cut them all out, plus some extra popcorn. It's got little shoes and like 3D glasses for the popcorn, which is so cute, and then a little teeny film strip right there. So I wanted to do a 3D project, and so I found this popcorn. Now I've seen this in big bags in the grocery store. It's called Creators. I want to call it Creatures, but it's Creators. Creators or Creators, I don't know. But I found, so I looked online and I found these little individual 1 ounce packs of them. So that's what we used. And wouldn't you know that that is Asia Afternoon. I've got a piece of pecan pie. And I will put the measurements on my blog. We've got, look at that, it's very close to Asia Afternoon, a piece of white. And then I had pre-cut 3 popcorns. I did 2 cheese and a butter popcorn. We're gonna stamp our own caramel corn right here. So we don't need to do a lot of stamping with our project because we're just doing a fun little band to go around it. So we're gonna stamp on our 2 white pieces. I'm gonna grab some pecan pie. And I'm doing this fun little smiley caramel corn right there. So cute. Okay, and then I'm using Asia Afternoon for a sentiment. Now it comes with, it's got 4 different little sentiments. We've got pop and joy, popping in to say hello, and no one's better than you. Even though this is not butter popcorn, I have to stamp because I don't think I got this quite straight on the sticker. Nope, see, I didn't. I got to go down on the right. Okay, that's better. You know, sometimes it's hard to get those stickers on those stamps straight, right? Okay, we do have to die cut. You can hand cut if you want, if you don't want to buy the dies. I always buy the dies. So we're going to do a quick die cut. I'm gonna pull this, my Big Shot in here. Big Shot, who's on its last legs. I'm gonna love it until it dies on me. Hopefully that won't move. See, it did. How bad? Not too bad. I knew I should have used some Post-it note tape to hold that in place, but that's all right. Okay, it's gonna go on, let's see, it's just a little bit extra white. If this happens, and you know, when I don't use Post-it note tape to hold this in place, it does happen occasionally. So I'm just gonna trim off that excess white, and no one has to know, right? Okay, I will post the measurements for the band and the scoring on my blog, and if you're watching on YouTube you can see the link. And we're going to just adhere this, and you know, I'm just going to use a little seal adhesive. You can use double-sided tape, liquid glue, whatever you have. I'm going to give you a hint. When you're doing a box or a tip or a box or a belly band or anything like that, where you want it to be square, which means even, not like askew, you want it to be exactly square. flip down the piece that you put your, the flap that you put your adhesive on, and then just open up the rest of it, fold it over, and lay it down flat. I have so many people that try to hold it and get it up there. You don't have, it's a no thinker move. Just do that, lay it flat, and then it will be perfectly squared, right? So that's just a quick tip. Don't make it harder than it has to be, right? Sometimes I think we overthink things and make it harder than it has to be. Okay, so now I'm layering on a piece of the Azure Afternoon. And then we're going to layer on our white. I love doing 3D projects. Now I know not everybody does, but I have enough people that like to do them. And they will often make them later for you know, for whatever. So I'm doing my 2 cheese popcorns there. And then I'm going to pop up my butter popcorn. Put this one up in the corner, kind of like that. And then let's pop up our happy caramel corn. Cute. I love it. Okay, now for embellishments. I thought about using this is Timid Tiger. This is one of our new end colors, and I use Lemon Lolly for the butter. I'm using these antique pearls because they hold color really well. And even though you color with a marker or a blends, it's still a little bit lighter than what the color, you know, would come out as. So this is I'm using here Dark Cajun Craze. And that's pretty dark, and those are not going to come out. These have been colored 2 or 3 times. This one has been colored twice. This one's been colored once. They're real easy to color, but I like to color them like 3 times, let them dry in between. But this comes out lighter, so it goes really well with our Timid Tiger. So and you can see I did class, and we used all these up already. I had colored, so I'm gonna do just maybe a large one there, or that's a medium. We've used all our large. That's a medium, and there's a small. You can use a large and a medium. You use whatever you want. But these are great for coloring. Okay, and that is it. I mean, how cute is that? And then we just kind of get our popcorn shoved in, and I measured this so it wouldn't, you know, it doesn't fall out. It will stay on the band, and you can kind of spread it out a little bit on top and bottom. But isn't that sweet? I think this is so much fun. I have just enough packages left to give to my bank ladies. I love my bank ladies. They love me. My husband went in. He never goes to the bank. He went into the bank, and they had displayed a little box I had made for them up on the counter. And so he went in, he goes, "Hey, my wife made that." And they go, "We know." So, you know, people really do appreciate when you take them little treats or little things. So that's my project for today. Remember, this is an online exclusive bundle, and I will post all the supplies in on my blog. Don't forget, we have a few days left of our starter kit special. It's only $165, or I mean, it's only, I'm saying it backwards, $99, but you get to pick $165 in products. That's $66 for free. And you get free shipping. You get a paper pumpkin kit, so that's worth even more. And you get other, you know, you get catalogs. If you don't need the catalogs, that's okay. Give them to somebody who can use them. But lots of great things in that. Plus you get perks. You immediately start saving 20% on your orders. So I would encourage everybody to join if you can. So, all right. Well, that's all I have for today, and I will see you on Monday. I'm getting ready to film that one next, and I think we have maybe another online exclusive for Monday. So I will see you soon. Enjoy. Have a good Memorial Day. Bye-bye.